My parents took $1,500 from me and gave me a fake engagement ring. I proposed with it. Now my fiancé's family is at war with mine. My partner, 27F, and I, 28M, have been together for 3 years. We have loved each other since the very beginning. She has brought up the topic of marriage for a while, so I decided to propose to her last month in Korea, where she grew up. I custom made the gold ring with a ruby and 3 diamonds on each side, but I asked my parents to have it made at their regular jewelry shop they've been going to for a while, which is out of town. I organized a professional photographer, and then I asked her to marry me in a traditional Korean village. She said yes, and everything went very smoothly, except that the ring was too big. She stayed a bit longer in Korea while I returned home for work. She went with her mom to a jewelry shop the following week and asked for the ring to be made smaller. The issue started when the shop attendant said the whole ring was fake, the gold, ruby, and the diamonds. I paid $1,500 for the ring, not a crazy amount, but I thought it was a pretty ring. She went to 4 different shops, and everyone said pretty much the same thing. One shop even valued the ring at only $30 to $40. My partner and her mom were understanding at first, saying that we would not have known. When she came back from Korea, she told me that her parents were very upset about the ring and that my parents, because they made the ring, only valued her to be worth $30. They refused to meet my parents, which was initially organized for the end of the year. Her mom said to her that it would be better if I admitted about the fake ring, with a view of buying a proper one in the future. This implied that we gave her a fake ring on purpose. My parents were very upset and told me that they won't bless our marriage. Question: is the ring really the problem here? I'm not sure how to move forward now. I never knew a ring could potentially break our 3-year-long relationship. Edit. None of us knew it was fake. A few days ago, I tested it with an X-ray at a pawn shop, and the gold is real. I'm not sure about the ruby and diamonds. I have apologized multiple times and showed them the receipt. We are both Asians, families play a big role in our marriage. Commenter. Your parents have snuck away with the money and given you a cheap ring, and now they are trying to distract from their wrongdoing. Even if they didn't do it on purpose and the real culprit is the jeweler that your family uses, your parents, and you yourself, should be trying to understand where the scam was done and making steps to resolve this issue with your fiancé's family. Anyone would be upset about a fake ring and the insinuation of the meaning and value that has, especially in more traditional or culturally significant families. Send receipts to your fiancé to let them know how much you spent and that your intention was genuine. I'm not sure how much rings cost in Korea, but $1,500 won't get you a very nice ring with diamonds of clarity or fire. Your main gem is a ruby, which should have helped cut costs. Ultimately, you messed up because you didn't handle this properly and arranged for it to be done by your parents. Take accountability and take steps to repair or resolve the issue with your fiancé and her family. Thanks, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I have sent them the receipt and checked the gold in the ring, which was real. I'm going to put the diamonds and the ruby in the lab next week. I think the trust has been broken, and it's now about how I restore and rebuild the trust again. I initially asked them to make it because the shop is a small business and local to us. They offer flexibility and the fee is cheaper than the big brands. My partner and I are into financial independence, retire early, so I try to get good value for everything. Update 1. Tested it in the lab, and it's a natural ruby from Burma. They can guarantee the result and can offer an insurance letter. They said there is a natural crack in the ruby and natural inclusion. Not sure what that means, probably a jewelry expert can shed some light on what these mean. Unfortunately, because the ring is now genuine, my parents are more upset about the accusation. On the other hand, my fiancé's parents don't really trust the result. This is a major trust issue. We decided to let things settle before we discuss our intention of staying together and getting married. Question: any suggestions on how to approach this situation? Edit. No apologies so far. As I wrote in my previous post, I apologized to them in the beginning, thinking it was a fake ring. I asked if she defended me in front of her parents when they were upset, but it didn't sound like it. She paused for a good 15 to 20 seconds before saying she did her best to calm them down. We have been living together for 2 years. She said the result doesn't matter anymore, but I do believe it matters. It shows how her family resolves conflicts, should they arise. Oh, I should clarify that the result doesn't matter anymore because she believes it's fake. No matter what tests we do, the jeweler stores in Korea said it was fake, and she believes them. Those were her own words. I'm more inclined to break up now, but I can't get myself to pull the trigger. She has many good traits that I value, but I do see what's happening now as a major issue. I seem to give in and follow what she wants most of the time. I went to Korea for the proposal because of her high expectations. She wanted a surprise proposal like what you see on social media, so I spent 3 months trying to figure out what I had to do. To add to the context, she didn't really want to join any of my family's gatherings. For example, she didn't attend my sister's wedding because she wanted to have a holiday with her family. However, she did give her a very nice wedding gift. My family didn't really like her even before this happened. They didn't hate her in any way, and there was no intention to make the ring fake, and it's most definitely real. Update 2. 3 weeks ago, we decided to take a month's break. I know taking a break is essentially a breakup, but I said yes. I asked her today if she has spoken to her parents about the ring and about us in general. To this date, she hasn't. I have been fighting very often with my parents to defend her. My parents also got more upset when they learned she hasn't spoken to her parents at all. I asked her why, and she said at this stage she is very happy being alone because she does not have to worry about our relationship. And so, I ended it. I feel like I've been fighting this battle on my own. I have had a few relationships and breakups in the past, but this time, it really crushes me.